be showing you how to get this look today and everything. So it's more of a orange, foxy, smoky kind of look and everything. So incorporating that foxy look but adding a bit more colour into it. So obviously you can probably do this with more colours than orange. So if you were thinking to be a bit more pink or this, that and the other. So obviously this is just a base for you to try and get the ideas and everything. I'll get some photos and everything for you to see and everything, but I hope that's okay. So I'm just starting off with the Archery Brow Tint and Shaping Pencil. This is absolutely gorgeous. It's got this fine tip on it, which means you can make your brows absolutely sharp. It helps you define your brows, get the shape that you want, and then you've got this crayon on the other side of it that you can basically colour your brow in. And it's also really good for creating that fine stroke look. So say if you were deciding to make more of a fluffy look, you could easily do that with this. It's also very affordable, I have to say. Great product overall. Next we're going off with the P.Louise eyeshadow base. I absolutely love this for going over my brows, defining that area. It's really good because I always use this as my eyeshadow base. As soon as I found it, I have to say it's probably one of the best products I've ever used. It always keeps my eyeshadow intact. I know that I can get an area on the crease of my eye where eyeshadow doesn't like to stay, but this really helps with that. If just out of curiosity, it is in the shade 02, so it is quite a light shade for me, but it's probably one of the best products I've ever bought. 100% would invest, and again it's lovely, affordable, you're not going to break the bank with it. Perfect. So I'm just starting off with the Urban Decay Born to Run palette, just taking the colour Weekender, just because it's the only matte colour that they've got with no shimmer, the lightest one. Then I'm just taking Riff just to find out where I want the smoky eye to start, and then I'm just taking Baja, I'm going to go with that, just to blend it out, create that seamless look. I will be going back on the eyelid with that colour, but I just wanted to make sure that it was overall quite seamless before I did that. I do really love this colour. It is a beautiful orange, and as you can see in a second, I'm just going to pop that on my eyelid as well. Just going over with another layer just to try and darken it out as such. Then I'll be taking Riff again just to try and create that smoky section again, highlighting that area as you would with a smoky look, creating that fierce smoke. I'm gonna go with that, just trying to go over it. Then what I don't show is I'm actually taking Punk here, which is another colour, which is a dark brown, just to create that line look. I do love to blend this out after, but it just helps create that look, that smoky look, in quite an easy way because you've already got the basic shape to it as such. Just going in, blending that back out again, just again trying to create that smoky look. Again, like I said in the beginning, this palette would be really good for if you're trying to add a few different colours into the smoky look. And right now I'm taking the colour Jet, which is their darkest colour, basically coming onto black, and just using that to try and define the smoky look a bit more. I have to say I do love this palette because you can get a few different looks, and I understand I really do love the smoky look, but I think it's so nice to transition it into different colours. And here I'm just explaining that I will be doing the exact same on the other eye, but I don't want to keep you here for that long. I don't want to drag you out that long where you're having to watch the complete video. Initially the video was about 45 minutes. Just then I'm going in with a bit of the sleek liner, just in black, just to try and make it more defined as such as what we're doing in the smoky eye. Now I'm just taking the Makeup Obsession Mattifying Primer, just putting this all around my face. My face does naturally go quite red, so I'm just trying out a new method where apparently you get your powder. I'm using the SuperStay powder, add that on and then add your setting spray and then your foundation. Apparently it gives just creating this flawless complexion, you could say. The spray that I'm using is just the Too Faced Peach Mist Mattifying Spray. I'm now going in with my foundation, which is the Maybelline SuperStay foundation. Absolutely love this foundation, one of my all-time favourites. Now for my concealer, I'm just using the Born the Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I'm also adding this to a few of my areas just to try and contour my face a little bit more, add that look, and then I'm just taking the Fenty stick in Mocha. I probably pronounced that wrong, but I'm just using this to just add a little bit of contour to my face, make it a bit more defined and everything. I didn't want to bore you guys by making you watch me blend it all, so I didn't. Anyway, I'm going in back into the Urban Decay Born to Run palette, just taking the colour Punk, popping it on my bottom lash line, and then again just popping it on the top just to add to that smoky look, and again just going back in with Jet, just because obviously I always think if you don't like the look you can always change it up. Anyway, I'm just taking the Revolution Pro, just adding that powder. Really love it. It's lovely and mattifying. Just a brilliant powder altogether, I think. So while this is setting, I do like to do the rest of my makeup. So just my eyelashes. I am using the Allure London lashes, dramatic ones in 154, but before I pop them on I do like to put my mascara on, which is just the Great Lash mascara. And while I'm letting my lashes dry, which you obviously can't see, I'm just adding my favourite lipstick, which is the Urban Decay Comfort Matte Lipstick in HITCH. Absolutely love it. It also kind of matches my hair, so I feel like that's why I secretly love it. Just going back in with a gloss, which is Sexy Mother Pucker from Soap and Glory. It's just in Nude Star, just to add a bit more of that gloss look. Just brushing this away and then taking my favourite palette, which is the Too Faced, which I can clearly drop everywhere. Anyway, I'm just taking the colour Sunny Honey and just adding that to the 3 points of my face just to create that more contoured look. Again, probably one of my favourite colours ever, I have to say. Just going back in, creating that bronzed look. Then I'm just taking the blush, which is Pink Sand, just adding that to my face now, just trying to rose up my cheeks a bit more. And then I'm taking one of my favourite highlights, the Revolution in Raise the Bar. Absolutely love this, just adding this to the main places that you would add highlight. And then finally I'm just adding my lashes. Obviously this lash decided that it really didn't want to go on today, so I was having a bit of a struggle with that and ended up just giving it up and trying to grab it, which I normally do because I get fed up occasionally instead of constantly relying on tweezers. I always feel like lashes do create this smoky look because it does help. If you've got more of a cat eye lash, it does help take the focus to the corner of your eye. Anyway, this is the look that I've done today, just blinking a lot just to show you guys. I really hoped you liked it, and thanks for watching.